Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Good morning.
Good. First question, how do you two know each other? How long have you been friends?
We've been friends for almost 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met each other in high school during freshman year.
And where did you guys go to high school?
It's this little town called Marin County, like 15 minutes away from San Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you each from originally, and where did you grow up?
I was born in the States. I was born in Michigan, but I moved to Taiwan when I was like at age 2. And I lived there for like 10 years, and I moved to like San Francisco, NorCal, like, yeah, in high school. So.
Yeah, I was born in Hong Kong, and then I moved here when I was 12. Yeah.
Well, basically, I was actually on my way to a salsa class this one afternoon, and then Sherry came up to me, and yeah, she just gave me a flyer, and I decided to try it out because it just looked really interesting, and because like at that point I was pretty depressed and like confused about my future, and I think it's maybe like the fate or something, like just like somehow I saw her, I bumped into her. I never ever thought I would be involved in films at all, like maybe most like theater but not film, and then yeah, I just decided to make the phone call, and yeah, that's how it happened. And well, yeah, and then I also called up Cindy because I didn't want to go alone. Yeah, and that's how we got involved.
Describe the process by which you prepared to act in this film.
Well, we did a lot of like costume fitting in the beginning. We just tried on different clothes because we didn't know which direction we were gonna go into. So it was like pretty hectic but fun at the same time. Just trying to figure out like what type of characters we are. And I remember also like Christopher sent us in like to like the one of the the acting
film
studio, yeah, like
school type of thing.
and then he just kind of train us on like improvs and stuff. So, and then just act ourselves, learn how to express ourselves and stuff.
I remember it was like rather difficult in the beginning because he'll give us a topic and we just had to act on the spot, and then it was just really difficult in the beginning, but eventually we got used to it and we had a lot of fun doing it.
I think so, about like overcoming your fear and stuff. A lot of it,
And it's a lot about opening yourself too,
just
like
be creative. And I don't know, I think it feels great. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I've basically found the passion of my life. Yeah, I think it's really something significant because, I've lived like 20 years and not knowing why I'm alive, kind of, and I think it's just, yeah, like you finally found something that's meaningful, and I think, well, I've made up my mind that I will not like give up on it, even though like, maybe it'll be hard in the future, whatever, but yeah, I'll just keep working at it and push myself.
Yeah, for me, I realized just through this filming process I learned a lot about myself, and I just love, acting because I can freely express myself, and it just feels wonderful. So, and I will continue pursuing this path as well.
What do you feel you learned about yourself?
Well, because as a business major, sometimes you have to be like rather conservative, and just through filming I can express myself freely. I can be someone different, completely different. I can think and act completely differently, and it's just something very fun because on a normal basis you can't just be like someone else and just act so differently. But in a film, they have a lot of space which allow you to have creativity and allow you to be different, and it's just really fun.
What was the most challenging thing about making this film?
I would say is to try to engage yourself into the character and try to act and think the way the character thinks, because at times, you get so distracted by the camera, by the people around you, and sometimes it's just very difficult to be someone else. So it requires a lot of concentration, it requires a lot of focus, and try to think from the character's point of view and try to act the way they are. Yeah, I would say that's the most challenging thing I faced.
Yeah.
Were there any methods that you used to, I guess, kind of tune everything else out and learn how to focus more on the character? Did it get easier as the project went along, or was there any way that you kind of allowed yourself to get in that place?
I think it was good that it was done in a short amount of time. So like, you know, you don't have time to think, you know, just, you know, you're basically in that mindset, you know, you wake up and then you're that person and then you go to sleep and then, you know, it was good in a sense, but yeah, but tough, just a lot of work. Yeah.
What scene in this film did you most enjoy performing?
Eating.
Yeah, eating.
Yeah, like, let's see, just, yeah, basically.
And I thought the smoking scene was pretty challenging too, because we are not a smoker and we have to try to act like a smoker, and that was pretty challenging, but it was fun.
Now, you say eating. Were there any particular eating scenes that you enjoyed most of all, or?
I think I had a lot of fun just like smashing my face into the cake, you know, digging, yeah, to the cake, and you know, I never, you know, eat so like, you know, I don't know, like barbarically, whatever you call it. Yeah, like I've never, you know, like really be like all that messy. I think as an Asian American, I just see this film as like, it's very unique. First of all, like you don't really see like Asian girls like, you know, acting all like crazy and like bubbly and just eating cakes and like smashing, I don't know, food in their faces and stuff, or just acting like goofy. I know it's just, you know, it strikes people. I think it's something about it. Like just, you know, it's just so different. And yeah, because I do not like how like Hollywood perceives like Asians as like exotic, or you know, you can only do kung fu, or you know, or you have to be a nerd or something. Like, you know, you see that on TV all the time, and that's not how we are, you know. So like if you go to, you know, like any Asian countries, like, you know, like it's just like America, like, you know, we have there's diversity. And so hopefully through this film, you know, people can see that, you know, there are other sides to the Asian American community. I think it's quite significant.
Before making this film, had you ever seen yourselves on screen?
For me, I've never done, this is my very first film, and I was actually surprised to see myself on the film. Yeah.
What were some of your reactions upon seeing yourselves on screen?
Damn, I look good. No, it was interesting. Like, you know, just, I don't know. I feel embarrassed, but it's just because maybe it's my first time. So like, I just could not believe. I feel it was surreal. You know, like maybe, you know, I'm not looking at myself, but maybe at someone else.
What do you two feel is the message or the theme of this film?
Okay, at first I could not really grasp it. But then, like, I just, you know, thought it over and over again, and I feel like there's, like, this Buddhist mentality behind it, or just basically, you know, like, life in general, like, you know, like, you're just so lost. You don't know why you're alive, and then, you know, you search and search, and, like, you search for it, like, the answer or whatever, and, you know, trying to find a definite answer, but there isn't really, and you, like, find this place, you know, like heaven or like nirvana, in which, you know, you're so peaceful, and like, and that's, I think, yeah, that's like what we're looking for, like ultimately, maybe, like, you know, in your afterlife or something, or yeah.
Yeah, I think the film is about the two girls going to different places, asking different people about the meaning of life, but at the end, I think it's you who can control your life, and you can never ask someone the definition of meaning of life, because it means different to different people. And after all, it's you who have control over your life, and you who decide how you want to live your life. I think that's the meaning of the film and the message that they're trying to carry.
Is there anything else that you want to say about this experience?
Well, for me, I'm just really thankful that, you know, everyone on the crew was very helpful, very caring and patient, and I'm just really glad that I got this opportunity to discover myself and discover my passion, and I just want to thank everyone, and I want to thank Christine, because I'm just so glad that we get to work on this together. You know, she's my best friend, and we had just so much fun. Like, I would never trade anything for this experience.
Wow. I can't top that.